What is going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another Madden 18 video. We are continuing our Cleveland Browns rebuild. We are in week 8. We got some big decisions to make. First and foremost, we have some player negotiations for contracts. Now, I think we offered Josh Gordon one. Yeah, he wasn't interested. Oh, John Greco, go away. He likes the bonus and the duration, just not the salary. Alright, so a fair offer is about $10 million over 3 years, 4.02. So the bonus was cool in the years. He just wants a bigger salary, so I'm gonna give him like $3 million a year. Please take it, because I really would like Josh Gordon to come along. I want to keep him if possible. Why do you need a better salary? A fair offer is 3 years, 9.99. Bro, I'm giving you 14 mil. What? I will be willing to give Josh Gordon some money, but I'm not gonna be paying him like 10 million a year. Like, I don't know how much more he's gonna be wanting, but JB Meter, I don't really care to bring him along. We have way too deep at the defensive tackle position. And it's not like he's someone who's standing out. I don't even think he's playing in their rotation right now, so we gotta wait for them. So we will continue with our progress. We got some scouting to do, weekly training. We have a player that's regressed, which is not good. Duke Johnson goes out. Wow, okay. His awareness, damn. Oh well. Didn't really affect his overall, but awareness affects overalls big time, so that's not good. We want to get that back up. Someone's coming from injury. That's Corey Coleman. Is he fully healed yet? Or he is. Corey Coleman is fully healed, back in the lineup. Switch it up, put him in the slot, and have Josh Gordon as a 2 per usual. Putting Corey Coleman in the slot upped him to an 80, so that's good. Good progress there. I like to see that. McCaffrey completely out. I don't even gotta check that. And then the rest should be coming after the bye week, I'm pretty sure. So we have some scouting to do, which we're gonna do right now. Same as usual, we're gonna be going for the corners, receivers, stuff like that. Wow, this is rare. I don't know. I mean, maybe not for this Madden, but usually you don't see this many people who are projected to be a top pick, and then when you scout them, they're actually projected to be that top pick. Like, the first 6 players are supposed to be in the first round. That's just rare, and they have pretty great stats, especially Zach Blackman. I gotta keep an eye on him. Those are really good, and of course Adrian Facet. That was the guy that they made us scout, I guess, and he's gonna be a beast. I really want him, and he's out of Ohio State. It's fitting. It's too fitting. So he's going to be probably the main guy I'm going for. Let's go for receivers. Try to find a gem down in like the 4th round. I'm looking for a speed guy though. Someone who can just come in late and burst. So we got 5'8", 171. That's the speed right there. Carrington, Mahaffey? I don't know. I almost said McAfee, but that is not McAfee. Those are actually not bad stats. I'm not worried about the catching in traffic, but B spectacular catch and a B- catching for a late 3rd rounder projected. He's projected to go undrafted now, but he is a speed guy. I'm thinking his speed is through the roof and the rest of it's meh. So I still would like to get that for a return man and, you know, stuff like that. We would like another possession receiver to actually start, though. We got Lacey Richardson here. Let's see what his catching traffic's really good. Catching's decent. Spectacular catch is decent, too. Keep an eye on him for sure. Let's go. What are positions? Let's do a defensive tackle. Although we have a good one with Danny Shelton, we could find a gem as well, and we haven't scouted any. 6'7", 325. Wow, I want to just scout him just because of that size, man. Yeah, I figured it was more that the size that had him that high, but I don't really want to pass rush. Defensive tackle was running a 4-3 with both of our ends as pass rushers. Well, Ogba isn't quote unquote great pass rusher. I mean, he's decent, but very, very big guy. I'm looking for more of a run stopper, but it seems like the guys we're scouting aren't panning out. Linebackers we could use some help from. I think I'm going to start scouting on them. In fact, let's scout these 2, since the left linebackers aren't very deep, in case we can't snag Adrian here. And that doesn't look too good. I'll go for the 4th rounder as well. We only have 34 scouting points left, so we'll have to do that another week. But I just got to remember that we got to work on the linebackers for sure. Weekly training. Let's adjust this. I was given a tip about Josh Gordon. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start Josh Gordon as a focus player because if I can get him along, I really want to keep him. I wanted to keep him from the start. He is young. That slow development trait was what concerned me, but apparently that can be bypassed. So we're going to focus on Josh Gordon big time because I want to keep him along. I want to revamp his career. He probably ain't ever going to play again, and I've accepted that in my heart. So we're going to make it happen in Madden. That's what we're going to do. We're playing the Vikings right now. I'm not really concerned about their running game. So, wow, they have a 91 overall defense. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So, really, stopping the draw play would be key. I'm not concerned about their running game, though. At the same time, I'm not really concerned about their passing. I'm really just concerned about their offense. So, I'll run with... I don't know. I'll just run with that. And then the offense, they're going to be ball hawkers, I'm pretty sure. So, the medium pass... yeah. I'm kind of want to go for like a long game here and test Harrison Smith. But at the same time, I don't want to do that because it'll probably lose because of that. So, we'll stick with the game plan of that. Just some medium passes and try to get that going. Yeah, we got Njoku. He's got a quick development. I'm not going to focus on Njoku anymore. Peppers I would like to. So we'll do Gordon, Peppers. I'm thinking about Kirksey. But he's starting to develop pretty nicely already. So I think he started at an 82. He's already up to an 85. Duke Johnson would be nice. Jamar Taylor. He's going to be our corner for the future without a doubt. Yeah, he's only 26. We'll do Jamar Taylor, Jabril Peppers, and Josh Gordon. That beefs up our secondary and helps develop Josh. So, we'll run with that for now. Let's see what we can do. What do we got next? The Vikings. I think we're done with this week. We just got to play, and yes, we do. So, we're going to advance week. See if we can't beat them. It's in Cleveland. I actually got a good feeling. I think we're going to pull it out somehow, but we probably won't. We have bye week. Okay, so we have bye week. So let's just go check if we did win real quick. Oh, we did. Okay, so we're now 3-5. So we're moving up. This division's looking good. I saw everyone pretty much equal there. We'll take a look at that after. Yeah, so the main problem this year has been our division, which is the problem every year. We lost the Steelers, Ravens, and the Bengals. That was 3 of our losses. Our only other 2 losses came to the Jets, which I don't know how, and a 1-point loss to the Titans. Sorry, we ended up beating the Vikings by 3 points. So that was a really close game as well. Wow, we didn't get any rushing yards, but we torched them up. Kaiser almost had 400 yards. Oh man, no picks too. He had a 96 passer rating, 398 yards, 1 touchdown, 60 completion percentage. Crazy. He did get sacked 4 times. We sacked Teddy 4 times as well. He did get 2 touchdowns though, but an 86 passer rating, I'll take it for sure. Let's see the running game. We relatively handled them, especially since we focus on that. Jerick McKinnon averaged 3.8, and Bishop Sankey's with the Vikings now? I didn't know that. I thought he was still with Tennessee. Actually, no, I didn't. I knew he wasn't with Tennessee because they have like a 3-headed monster down there, or at least a 2-headed monster for sure. But Duke Johnson had himself a mediocre game average yards wise. Only averaged 3.0 3 yards a carry, but he had 2 touchdowns, which is progress and good. He's gotten a lot of touchdowns this year, actually. I think he had a 2-touchdown game another time before. We'll have to look at his stats for the season, but he fumbled it once. That's no bueno, and I think it's numerous fumbles this year. But Kenny Britt had 128 on the day. Corey Coleman had 134, averaged almost 20 yards a reception. That's crazy. And the longest pass of our day for us was 25. So it's not like they were just getting scorched for big plays. No, they were just consistently. That medium pass game was working, and we're going to roll with it from now on. Njoku also had himself a day, 74 yards. Josh Gordon had himself the touchdown of the day. So, although the yardage wasn't there for Josh, he got the touchdown, which is good. Defensive side of the ball. This is what I'm interested in. Now I really don't care about the Vikings. Manuel Ogbah had 11 tackles. That is nice. Joe Hayden coming up with 9 as well. And we had 4 sacks, and each of them were different. Ogbah, Kirksey, Nassib, and Schobert. You know, I really like this. I would rather Myles Garrett get some, but at the same time, Schobert, I want to progress well because I'm a fan of him. Nassib, I want to progress well because I'm a fan of him. Kirksey, I love, and I think he's the most underrated linebacker in the NFL. Call it bias, call it whatever, but don't at me. And Agba, of course, I want him to progress. So that's good for these guys to be getting stuff. We had no picks. What about tackles for losses? Okay, so none of them. So the fact that we got to 4 sacks, I'll take it, without a doubt. Do we miss any field goals or anything like that? No, we didn't even kick any field goals. Okay, so we just straight up torched them. I'll take it. Kick returns. Duke had himself a nice game on the kick return, and so did Ricardo Louis. Not the best, but consistent. And Jabril, first game that Jabril didn't do too well on the punt returns, but it is what it is. And that was that game, so that's good. We're 3-5. We'll take a look at the division real quick in the bottom right after this goes away. Yeah, so 3-4 for the Bengals, and the rest of us are 3-5. So this is close. And the Bengals probably already had their bye week, which is why they're only 3-4. So that's a good sign for sure. I'm going to start progressing players now that we're on our bye week. But first, the doctors have cleared DeMarco Murray. Oh, it's time, baby. Okay, so he has a high chance of re-injury, though. How long? I want to see how much longer he's supposed to be out, because I don't really. I'm gonna look at that first before I make a decision. Oh, I can't. Shit. I'm just gonna start Duke, and then wait till after the bye week and adjust it, because I don't want to risk any of that. Okay, so the decisions. We got to get Josh Gordon to come along, so for sure. Like, for sure. We're just going to give him the money. We're just going to pay this man big time. Wait, let me look at what he wants. He wants signing bonus of 4.0, total of 14 million. Okay, so I should have been looking at that. Oh, what was the signing bonus of 4 million? Yeah, I'll give him a more signing bonus of like 2. You can give him a salary of 3.5. That's going to be my final offer. That's 3.5 a year. Nah, you know what? We'll do 4 a year for him. 4 mil a year for Josh Gordon. This is... Man. Yeah. Yep, we'll do it. I'll give him 4. Alright, sweet. So we got Josh Gordon back. That's what we needed. I know if we needed it, but that's what I really wanted. So, alright, we got other people here. Jamie Meter, don't care about. Don't care about you. Ed Reynolds II was actually just released about 34 minutes ago in real life. So that was the most random number. I doubt it was even 34 minutes. Probably like an hour or like 40 minutes. I don't know why I said 34, but he was actually just released. So no need to bring him back anyway, so we won't. Danny Vitale I would like to get back, but we can't negotiate with him. And Tank Carter. I like Tank Carter, but we don't need him back. So that's it for that. We got Josh Gordon back, which is good. We got him for 3 years, which is really good. Now we got some scouting. Ooh, we got a regressed player. Oh, that was Duke. We already did that. Oh no, he regressed again because of that under 4 yards of carry. So Duke's regressing because of that big time. But he did have 2 touchdowns. We have a media question to answer. Let's go ahead and do that. We only had one of those so far. You're under 500 right now, and you've watched this team struggle through the first half of the season. Turning around as soon as possible has to be the mindset now, doesn't it? Yes, but that probably won't happen, Mr. Larry Ridley. So we should be a playoff team, and I don't come to watch us lose, so yes, we have to turn this thing around. I like that response, but that scares me. Yes, I mean, I really think that's all that needs to be said. This is a group that was assembled to win a Super Bowl, so it's time to wake up. That's not being said. Absolutely, I believe this team is better than the record, but if we're not, then there's going to be changes. Yes, that's the correct one. Shit, that's not the correct one, because we're going to lose a lot of popularity, but it is what it is. Hopefully, let's scout these players real quick, get past this bye week so we can see what DeMarco's looking like. We were going for linebackers last time, correct? We were at the left, so let's start on the right side for now. A lot of 4th rounders here, so I'm going to look at Got a prototype, balanced, and prototype. I don't know what we run. I think we run more of a pass, or sorry, a rush support, or a zone. I think we have prototypes actually. I don't know. I'm just gonna scout the guy with the coolest name because I really don't know, and I'm liking Zachary Leckerkirker. Zachary Leckerkirker. Yeah, I want him. Shit, he's not good. Oh well, he's got a cool name. Zachary Leckerkirker. That is probably the greatest name I've ever heard, and I can confidently say that. Clay Gabriel, San Jose State. No, no bueno. Going to the middle linebackers now, because we can always put Kirksey to the right linebacker, where his overall will actually go up, and hopefully score big on a middle linebacker. So Keith Griffin, what do you? Whoa, Keith Griffin. We got to keep an eye on you. Sweet. All right. Shit, well, I want to try this cover 2 down here. Let's give him a scout just because. Decent. Tie day. We'll go to. Let's switch up positions now. Let's go back to the corners. Let's go for a second rounder, Lynn Mack. Well, shit. Jeffrey Stevens Howlings, just because of Larod Stevens Howlings. Let's see if you're related whatsoever. Great stats for you, though. I'm really liking that. He is looking like our best option so far. He's got the press, which I would like, but he's a run support corner. That's... we'll have to see. But his zone and man's good, though, for being a run support corner, which makes me think his overall is really good, too. If he's a run support and his man and zone is pretty decent, I like that. The man coverage for the run support. Well, there's 2 run supports. The 2 top guys we're looking at. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. We still got a little while for the draft. Can we scout anybody? Yeah, we can get this guy right here. We can get him a second scout. Oh, no, we can't. It says it's 10 points, though. We have 12. Logic, please? Or no, we haven't. Okay, no. So we haven't done that yet. So we can't. I take that back. We can't scout anybody else. So, on to the next season. Do we even have weekly training? Oh, okay, I guess we do. Alright, that's for next week. So, the Lions, for sure got to go through the air. That defensive plan. Cover 2, absolutely. The cover 2, I don't really want... I'd like a cover 4. I might go cover 2 man. I gotta find a way to stop Golden Tate, because I feel like he might tear this defense apart. I'm gonna go cover 2 man, and then we'll do the medium pass again. We're gonna stick with that. Njoku, Jabril, and Josh, where are you at? We don't want Njoku. Go back to Jamar, since he's gonna be playing man on Golden Tate probably, and go find some Joshy Gordon. And advance the week. Let's get it. Past our bye week now. Hopefully we have more players coming off of injuries, such as Jamie Collins and Myles Garrett. Joe Bitonio coming back. I like. That's going to help us big time in that run game and not having Spencer Drongo back there. Is Myles healthy yet? Not at all. What about DeMarco? Is he fully healthy yet? No. So let's go look at that. We're going to have one more week for them, it looks like. This is the injury report down here. Yes, it is. Okay. So 3 more weeks for Jamie, so we're not going to have him for a little bit longer. Myles Garrett still has 2 more weeks. And after this week, we'll have DeMarco Murray. So let's just get through this week real quick against the Lions and jump in. We actually have some scouting to do first. Or not scouting, negotiations, but we're not doing any of these players, so never mind. I think we're done with negotiations on the year, actually. We're gonna have to do our weekly training again. I think we're gonna have to change it up. Yeah. I want the cover 2 man. Or no, oh wait, what? This is our offensive game plan. Why? There we go. Oh, that was weird. Medium pass. I don't want digs. I do want some crossing now. What did we do before? It was the medium pass. Was it a drive? I think it was a drive. We'll go with that. I don't know. And I want cover 2 man. Why does it keep switching this? I hate that. Njoku's already an 84. I don't want to keep scouting him. Give me some Jamar. And some... Actually, give me some Danny Shelton. I want some Danny Shelton in here for a little bit. With that being said, switch out Jamar Taylor for Josh Gordon, because we need to keep doing that for him. For sure. Oh. Oh. It changes. No bueno. Does that mean I haven't been actually given the scouting to the right players? Do I actually have to play the scouting, or not scouting, the training out? Because that would suck. I really don't want to be doing this because that would take too much time. Oh well. Oh well. We'll just simulate through it. I really don't care. Scouting still. We gotta scout. I'm actually going to take a break on the scouting for this week. I don't really feel like scouting again since we just had that bye week. We'll have some scouting points to go over. I just want to see what we do against this team, and I want DeMarco into the lineup. If we can beat the Lions right here, that would be huge. That would put us at 4-5, borderline 500. That's a big step. And it doesn't. We lose 3-6. But oh, and we have a new injury. Don't be somebody serious. Please, 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 please. Joe Hayden. Alright, it's only 3 weeks. It's dislocated elbow. It's nothing too crazy. But my man DeMarco Murray is back. Very good, very good. Big injury decision. Doctors have cleared Myles Garrett too. There's a high chance of re-injury. I'm gonna make him play through the injury. We're gonna do it once. And if Myles gets hurt again, that's gonna suck. Returning from injury is DeMarco, so let's get into that, and we'll put him in there. Alright, that looks so much better now. Oh, alright, so the game plan is going to be give the ball to DeMarco Murray. That's what it's going to be like. I actually haven't checked the stats for the Lions game. We got beat pretty bad, 35-17. I guarantee you Golden Tate had about 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's my prediction right there. And Eric Ebron had another touchdown. Stafford. Let us win. Kaiser did decent. That pick hurt. He didn't get sacked at all, though, which is nice. Yeah, Matt Stafford played absolutely lights out. Almost threw for 70%. Theo Riddick did decent. Duke Johnson's lacking here again. I think our game is going to be so much better once DeMarco Murray's actually playing. Kenny Brett did okay. Golden Tate didn't do as good as I thought, so that's good. He just, like, distributed the ball to everybody equally, which kind of sucks, but Corey Coleman had a touchdown, and so did Kenny Britt. Kenny Britt had a nice game. We had 10 tackles for Tank Carter. We did get a sack, so Jabril got a tackle for a loss, as well as Danny Shelton, who got our lone sack. Carl Nassib, so that's 2 sacks in a row for him. We didn't pick him off whatsoever. No punt returns, and average yardage for Louis and Duke on the kick returns. So with that being said, the game plan is going to completely change now because we're going to be running the ball with DeMarco. Let's scout. I'm going to skip on scouting for a while. I don't want to do that week in and week out. That takes a lot of time. I kind of want to see how we do against the Jags real quick. Wait. Let's change the game plan though. Let's see if it'll actually... We're going to do... running... Let's just do inside zone. I mean, we got that beefed up offensive line. Let's just do it. Myles Garrett, Jabril, and Njoku. I'll deal with it. Pass 2. I'm not worried about the Jags. If we lose the Jags, it's going to suck. So, there's that. But they're 4-5. I guess Madden standards with paper names and overalls are not a bad team, but don't know. The Jags, yeah, we lost. So, Doctors have cleared Jamie Collins, though. We got another key player back. Great, great, great. I mean, the Doctors have cleared him. And yeah, we'll just make him play through the injury. This is first season. We're not going to win. They'll be cleared by the next season if they do get re-injured. And Myles Garrett is fully recovered, which is amazing. Thank the Lord. Needed him back. We are actually more than halfway through the season, so before I wrap up the video, what we're going to do is go look at kind of how we're doing this year. Let's go look at the other game first. So Jack, 31-0. Wow, we got destroyed. Absolutely annihilated. That's awful. Wow. Yeah. Kaiser did absolutely terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. DeMarco just didn't run the ball that much. I don't know why we're not running the ball that much. I don't know. TJ Yeldon had 7.3 yards a carry. He had a 31-yard run. No. What was his longest run? 28-yard run. So that would explain that. Nobody here stood out on the receiving game. Let's just hope our defense did something. So James Burgess had 10 tackles. That's James Burgess and Joe Schobert are our leading tacklers. It's not exactly what we want to see. I mean, there are linebackers, but sorry for my phone there. Random numbers calling me. Do we have any sacks? Myles Garrett had a tackle for a loss. We had no sacks, and we know we had no interceptions. I don't even want to look at this game. That was just the worst game of the season without a doubt, and it was against the freaking Jaguars. So, all right. With that being said, we're still close in the division, though. If we could still win this division, oh my god, what is our division doing? Man, let's look at stats. So Kaiser's 9th in passing yards, though. That's really good. He's 46th in passer rating, though. That is not really good. So he's, I mean, 60 completion percentage on the year, 15 touchdowns, 11 picks. For a rookie, I'm going to take it. I really don't care. 13 sacks. Considering we've played, what, 11 games, I think? 11 games? That's not bad. I honestly, that's not bad at all. Rushing. Duke is... Actually, he's averaging about 4 yards a carry with 9 touchdowns. Duke's doing pretty well for himself. DeMarco hopefully steps it up after the injury is done. Well, the injury is done. Kenny Britt, 5 touchdowns, 744 yards. So he's our leading yard getter, like, by a lot. And who's next? And then Gordon, and then Njoku. So Coleman's down here. Coleman doesn't have any reception. I know he's our 3rd receiver. And we did have Vincent Jackson starting for a while, so this actually does make sense. We're just divvying it up between our receivers because we don't really have one that stands out, so that's understandable. Kirksey has 88 tackles in the year, by far our leader. Danny Shelton has 8 tackles for a loss, and Myles Garrett has 7, and then the rest have 1. So they are our future when it comes to that D-line in real life and in Madden, apparently. So sacks on the year, Garrett has himself 5.5, and he's missed fairly significant time, so that's pretty damn amazing. Ogba has himself 5, Collins with 3, Nassib with 2, 1.5 for Schobert and Kirksey. McCourty has 1. That's a token sack right there. Hayden has half a sack. Interceptions on the year, 2 for McCourty, Taylor, and Abdul Quados. 1 for Kirksey, Schobert, and Tank. Deflections. Wow, we have 11 deflections for Kirksey. That's nice. But he's also allowed 41 catches, which is not nice. Because our kicker missed. Yeah, he's missed 2. We've only attempted 7 field goals. I don't like that. Ricardo Louis doing okay on the kick returns. And Jabril doing decent. So, the team for the future looks good. The stats that we have gives me promise. It's just, this season is just hurting a lot. So, I don't know. We're putting up big points, but we're just, except for that last game, I don't even know what happened in that last game. Let's go scout. Should we scout? Nah, we'll wait for scouting. We're going to wrap up this video. I feel like we're about half an hour in anyway. That was going to wrap it up, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more of this series. And until next time, peace.